Hey everybody, Papa Gord here, and I guess this is going to be the unboxing. A big whopping 3 people said they wanted to see this, and regardless, one way or the other, we were going to do this anyway. So, again, here's the box. No, it's not Lego. Yes, it is Star Wars The Black Series. I already do know what they are after doing the collection video. I did comment to say that I am missing a few figures still. I don't think I'm ever going to be 100% complete when it comes to the Black Series, and I'm definitely not going for 100% completion on the numbered boxes. I just don't see any point to have duplicates or even triplicates of some figures that were released as a single pack or deluxe, kind of like Snoke with the throne room, and then how he was just a regular release. Same with old Luke Skywalker, Jin, that type of a thing. So I'm not going for 100% numbered completion. Now, with that being said, there are a few figures in the red and black boxes that I don't have. One was the Guavian Enforcer, another is the First Order Executioner, and the third is Chewbacca from Episode 7. So those are the 3 out of the more current figures that I don't have presently. So after I did my collection video, I started looking around on the internet and that type of a thing to see if I could track down another couple of figures. So in this box there are 2. And the first figure that we got is the Guavian Enforcer. So that's one out of the 3 immediate ones that I'd like to add to the collection. So I have this one now, so we'll get him out of the box in a second. And the second one is going back a little ways, and that is Luke Skywalker in the Stormtrooper disguise. Now I know they are coming out with another one, the Target exclusive, which hopefully facially will look a lot more like Mark Hamill, but I have Han Solo in Trooper disguise, and I got him for a really ridiculous price, like a steal, and Luke was no exception. I did really well on picking up the 2 guys with the shipping as well. So really happy with getting these 2, and we will get these 2 out of box. Also today as well, I was out and just kind of looking around at a couple stops. Went into EB Games and the dollar store, because you never know what you're going to come across, especially the dollar store lately. They've been getting a lot of cool stuff. I've been able to get a lot of my Hot Wheels Batmobiles, more of the deluxe sized ones for my Batman collection. So was at a couple of stores, and to add, I got the Green Ranger Legacy Edition. I do need to get the White Ranger. Tommy was my favorite Power Ranger, and I couldn't pass this one up. So maybe I'll unbox him in this video, or hold on to him, maybe do a review of him separately. I don't know if there's many Power Ranger fans out there that subscribe to the channel so far. It's great. I can't believe we're at 49 subscribers. Big shout out to Mike Case for the plug to get us a few more subscribers. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so we're looking at number 8, the Guavian Enforcer. And just, you know, for the few minutes that I've actually had him out of the box, he's not bad. I'll give him that. I think visually his outfit is actually pretty cool. You know, he's got his little hose running from his thigh down to his kneecap. Lots of ammo belts and straps and loops and whatever's going on back in here. I think the paint wash is really good. Kind of gives it a with the black in there, so he's not looking so clean. The boots I think have some really nice detail on them, as well as his gauntlets, I think, and even this the neck piece that he's got, or hey, it could even be a she. I think again looks pretty cool. My biggest issue I have is the head. It's the one thing. It just does not scream Star Wars to me at all. I think if they had a different helmet, even if he would have had just a straight face. There were, I do believe, a couple of them that weren't wearing a mask, so if they would have just gone with just a face or even some sort of a different helmet, I don't know. I can't think of what this face reminds me of, but it's definitely another science fiction film or even a TV show. There's just something about that head that reminds me of not Star Wars. But besides that, again, he's visually interesting, or it's visually interesting to look at. The guns have a little bit of silver wash, a little bit on the handle anyways, on the Tommy gun or grenade launcher or something. My guy does have a little bit of an issue holding his other laser weapon. I'm hoping that maybe I can do some warm water and see if I can get it to shape a little bit better and hold this one, or maybe I'll double fist him or something with his other weapon. But and then the only other gripe really I have about him is I find that the material in his knee joints are very, very soft, so I'm a little concerned about the amount of posability that I'm going to put him in. The arms, the elbows feel, fine, but the knee joints are very, very loose, like very soft anyways, so I don't know if water will help with that problem or not. But again, other than that, I mean, he's not bad range for what's on him. The arms do go all the way around. He does get about 90-degree bend for his elbows. He's got some articulation. Well, that's really, really loose as well. But yeah, that one's really loose on that side. And yeah, I mean, he's, again, good range, not bad looking. Really, the only problem I have with him, and really it wasn't a super memorable scene in the film to begin with, so actually I think that they could have actually just not had that part in the film. But again, my own opinion. So that's number 8, the Guavian Enforcer. So really, he's great to have in the collection. He fills another gap, but really I think if I'd give him a rating out of I don't know, even a 3, I'd probably maybe give him about a 2.5, which I don't think is overly horrible for a figure that was in the movie based on a character that was in the movie for, a minute tops. So yeah, so not too bad. And here we go. So number 12 out of the blue-black boxes. So with the first couple of waves, I don't have many. I do believe this makes my 7th boxed figure from either the blue and black or the orange and black boxes. I do have a few loose figures that I did get in a couple of lots that I picked up, but that's majority of my collection gaps are from the first couple of waves. But here we go. It's Luke Skywalker, number 12. From a decent outfit that he was in A New Hope. I think what's fantastic with this figure is the fact that they did make him shorter than the average stormtrooper. I do have my Han Solo there in comparison, so you know, just a smidge, but hey, it's enough. It's a fun detail to have, that he actually is shorter, or he's too short to be a stormtrooper. So just, yeah, it's fantastic. I love the fact that I have him now. I can put him with my Han Solo in stormtrooper disguise and have him beside Chewbacca. You know, really just comes with the stormtrooper helmet and just the regular stormtrooper blaster issue. He's got his holster so he can put the blaster away. Does have the communicator, but it is so small. I'm going to leave that in the box. My new cat will probably love knocking some of these guys off the shelf, and if that little part goes falling off of his utility belt, I think it'll be gone for good, and I'm definitely not going to be fishing around to try to find it if she does happen to eat it. So again, you know, he's got basically basic stormtrooper range. So again, 90 degrees at the elbows, you know, a little hindrance to get them. Yeah, I'm not even going to try that, but yeah, it rubs a little bit there. But yeah, he looks great. Holds his blaster quite well. Really, another, I don't know. It's not, I wouldn't say a horrible resemblance to Mark Hamill, but I'm really curious to do a comparison with the new release that will be coming out to Target, with the kind of wet, slick back hair from the trash compactor version of Luke in the stormtrooper disguise, I guess, if you want to call it that. But yeah, other than that, I mean, really not much to say about him. You know, it's a stormtrooper with Luke Skywalker's head on it. I wanted him for my collection. I didn't want to pay a whole lot for him, again, because I bought the Guavian Enforcer from the same person. Gave me a really good deal on them, so I actually paid, I would consider, fairly well under retail for the two figures, and had them shipped as well. So that was, as far as I'm concerned, I think it was a great deal. So really, out of a 3 rating, I wouldn't quite give him a 3. Maybe I was a little too high. Maybe a 3 rating is not going to work for this. Maybe a 5 rating is going to have to be how we're going to have to look at this stuff. So I'd give him, just from a want perspective, you know, a 3.5 out of 5, I think. So again, he fills that gap. I've got him to go beside Stormtrooper Han Solo. So yeah, so I think a 3.5 out of 5, I think, is a pretty fair score for Luke in his trooper disguise. Okay, so that was my unboxing slash review of the Guavian Enforcer and Luke in the Stormtrooper disguise. What did you guys think of the two of them? Do you have either of them in your collection? I think that's probably it. I did leave the green Power Ranger in the shot over to the side a little bit. I'm going to play around with him a little longer today, kind of get a good feeling for him, and maybe if I've got time, maybe I'll do a review of the Green Ranger Legacy Edition and put that up maybe sometime this weekend as well. It really just depends on how much more time I've got. Anyways, again, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all that same old YouTube mumbo jumbo. Make sure you got the bell notification on. Hopefully I'll be putting videos up at minimum of once a week, just as good practice, and hopefully get a little bit better at the whole video editing process and what have you. So again, thank you so much for getting this far, and stay tuned. We'll have some more stuff coming up eventually. Have a good day.